Imagine living a life where nothing shakes your peace. You stay calm, even when people judge you, when problems show up, or when everything feels crazy around you. How amazing would it be to live with that kind of deep calm? Today we're going to talk about 10 powerful Buddhist lessons that can help you find this strong and peaceful state of mind. As Buddha once said, peace comes from within. Don't look for it outside. The lessons aren't just old ideas, they're real steps you can use right now to build a peaceful and strong space inside your heart. Whether you're feeling stressed, surrounded by negativity, or just lost, these teachings will help you stay steady and calm. So if you're ready to control your inner peace and make sure nothing can break it, keep listening because this may be the wisdom you've needed. 1. Firm purpose. Know who you are and what you stand for. Being able to stay strong during hard times starts with having clear, firm purposes. That means knowing what you really want and what truly matters to you. When your dreams and values are clear, they're like a bright light showing you the way, helping you stay calm and focused even when life gets hard. Imagine going on a long trip, and your clear goals are like a map leading you forward. That map gives you the power to keep going, no matter how hard the path gets, because you know what you're working toward and why it matters so much. Buddha once said, "Your work is to find your work, then give your whole heart to it." That means each of us has a mission in life, and once we figure out what it is, we should give it our full heart. Every morning, take a moment to think about your firm purposes. Remind yourself of what's important and what goals you want to reach. This small daily habit keeps you focused and strong, no matter what problems show up. By keeping your purposes clear and thinking of them often, you build a powerful base inside you. This base helps you face anything with strength because you know what you're standing for. Even when life gets rough and throws challenges in your path, your firm purposes keep you moving forward like a strong ship sailing straight through a stormy sea. This inner strength and clarity will guide you through life's ups and downs, helping you stay solid and calm. So don't forget, start every day by thinking about your firm purposes. Let them lead you, push you, and give you strength. With this habit, you'll be ready to handle anything life throws at you, and nothing will shake your strength. 2. Become untouchable. Picture being able to stay calm and peaceful, no matter what others say or do. Buddhism teaches that most of our pain comes not from what people do, but from how we react to it. The main idea is, no one can truly hurt you unless you allow them to. That means, even if you can't control what happens around you, you can always control how you respond. When you understand this, you take your power back, and no one's words or actions can hurt you unless you give them that power. Think about it. When someone says something mean or tries to bring you down, you have a choice. You can let their words make you feel sad or angry, or you can choose to stay calm and let it go. By choosing not to take those mean words or actions personally, you become untouchable. That doesn't mean bad things won't happen or that people won't try to hurt you. It means you won't let those things disturb your inner peace. You stay calm and centered no matter what. Buddha wisely said, "You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger." That means the anger itself is what causes your pain, not the thing that made you angry. When you get mad, you might do or say things you regret, and that creates even more pain. But if you choose not to react with anger, you save yourself from all that hurt. So, how do you become untouchable? Next time someone tries to upset you, pause, breathe, and remind yourself you control your feelings. You don't have to let their actions steal your peace. Choose to stay calm and let the negativity float by without holding on to it. It's like putting up a shield that protects your peace. The more you practice this, the stronger you'll get, and soon fewer and fewer things will bother you. You'll feel stronger inside, and the words or actions of others won't shake your peace. This doesn't mean you ignore real problems or pretend everything's fine. It means you deal with life with a clear and calm mind, making better choices and staying true to yourself. Being untouchable isn't about being cold, it's about protecting your peace and choosing your emotions wisely. When you learn this skill, you can walk through life knowing your calm is safe, no matter what. So remember, your peace is powerful, and you have the power to protect it. Be untouchable, and nothing can shake your peace. 3. Insult and offense. In life, there will be times when people insult you or treat you in an offensive way, and yes, it can hurt. But Buddhism teaches us to treat these moments as chances to practice patience and stay in control. Instead of reacting fast with anger or sadness, try to remember, those insults say more about them than about you. When someone insults you, it may feel like a personal attack. But if you pause and think, you'll see, the insult often comes from their pain, not your worth. Maybe they're angry, sad, or unsure about themselves, and they're taking it out on you. When you realize this, it's easier not to take things personally. You can decide not to let their words change how you feel about yourself. Buddha said, hatred doesn't end by more hatred, only by love. This is a timeless truth. It means that fighting hate with hate just makes things worse. But answering hate with calm and kindness can break the cycle. So when someone insults you, try answering with patience, maybe even kindness. Not only do you keep your peace, but you might even help them see things differently. Next time someone is rude or mean, pause and breathe. Tell yourself, you have the power to decide how you react. You don't need to be hurt by their insult. By not getting angry or upset, you protect your peace. This keeps you from holding on to pain and feeling worse later. When you choose not to be offended, you show powerful self-control. You're telling the world, your peace is more important than their bad words. This doesn't mean you accept bad behavior or pretend nothing happened. It just means you handle it in a strong and calm way. And over time, you'll see that insults don't hurt as much. You'll stay calm even when others are rude. That's a powerful skill, and it helps you keep your peace no matter what others say or do. Just remember, you can't control others' words, but you can control your response. So choose calmness and understanding, and your peace will stay strong. For if someone speaks ill of you, it's normal to feel hurt or upset. When someone talks badly about you, our first reaction might be to feel angry or defensive. But Buddhism teaches us to meet these moments with calm and kindness. When someone talks bad about you, it's important to remember their words usually come from their own problems or fears, not from who you really are. Their negative talk doesn't define you, and you don't have to let it shake your peace. Think about this. When someone speaks badly of you, they may be going through something hard. Maybe they're jealous, angry, or just unhappy. They might try to bring you down because they don't feel good about themselves. When you realize this, it becomes easier to stay calm and not let their words hurt you. Buddha said, "Speak or act with an impure mind, and trouble will follow you." That means when people act from hate or jealousy, they create problems, not just for others, but also for themselves. So when someone talks badly about you, know this: it might bring them pain, but you don't have to carry that pain with you. Instead of getting upset, stay strong and true to your values. Your kind actions, honesty, and life choices matter way more than anyone's words. Keep being kind. Be real. Be fair. People who really know you will see the truth about you, no matter what others say. Try to be compassionate. Maybe the person saying bad things is going through something tough. By staying kind and calm, you not only keep your peace, but you might help them too. That doesn't mean you agree with them or accept what they said. It just means you don't let their pain become your pain. Let your actions speak louder than their words. Focus on your values, goals, and the way you treat others. That shows the world who you are, not someone's false opinions. Over time, you'll notice others' bad words don't hurt like before. Your peace will grow stronger. So in short, when others talk badly about you, stay calm. Stay true to your values and let your actions show who you really are. That's how you protect your peace, no matter what anyone says. 5. Guarding your mind. Picture your mind as a garden. The thoughts you focus on are like seeds. They grow over time. Just like a gardener chooses what to plant, you must choose what thoughts and feelings you let grow. Guarding your mind means being careful about what you think about and what kind of energy you let in. It matters because the thoughts you grow will shape your life and how you feel. Buddhism says our thoughts are powerful. If your mind is full of fear, anger, or doubt, then everything around you feels worse. You'll feel stressed, worried, and unhappy. But if you fill your mind with hopeful and uplifting thoughts, you'll feel calm and strong, even when life gets tough. To guard your mind means choosing thoughts that lift you up and help you feel good about life. It doesn't mean you pretend bad thoughts don't exist. It means when they show up, you notice them, but you don't let them stay and grow. You see them and then you let them go. Imagine a gardener wanting to grow flowers. They have to pull out the weeds first, right? Weeds can ruin the garden, just like negative thoughts can hurt your mind. So you pull out the harmful thoughts, and you let the good ones bloom. This helps you feel strong, peaceful, and ready for life. Start by paying attention to your thoughts each day. When a negative one pops up, tell yourself, "I get to choose what I focus on." Then gently turn your attention to something more positive. With practice, this becomes easier, and your mind becomes a place of peace and strength. Mindfulness meditation is a great way to guard your mind. It helps you notice your thoughts and understand your emotions without judgment. With regular practice, you'll spot unhelpful thoughts right away, and you'll know how to shift your focus back to peace. Buddha said, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." So keep your mind clear, focused, and positive. When you protect your thoughts from negativity and focus on thoughts that lift you up, you build peace and strength inside, and you'll face life with confidence and grace. 6. Overcoming fear and shame. Fear and shame are two powerful emotions that can block us from living our best lives. They often come from old beliefs or painful past experiences, and they can build walls that stop us from chasing dreams, forming deep connections, or being our true selves. In Buddhism, letting go of fear and shame is an important step toward finding peace and becoming strong from within. Fear is usually a reaction to the unknown, or to the idea of losing something. For example, you might fear failing at something new, being rejected, or even fear success itself. That fear can make you stuck, afraid to try, afraid to grow. Shame is the painful feeling that says, "I'm not good enough." It often comes from a fear of being judged, or from feeling like you're not living up to what others expect. Shame can make you feel small and undeserving, causing you to avoid situations where you might feel judged or hurt. It can hold you back so much, you miss out on the things you really want. Fear and shame can freeze you in place, keeping you from chasing what makes you happy and fulfilled. Instead of stepping forward, you stay safe and small. But that can also stop you from reaching your full potential. Buddhism teaches that to break free from fear and shame, you have to face them directly, not run away, not push them aside, but look at them clearly and see where they really come from. When you do this, you'll often realize that those feelings are built on old stories or past experiences that don't help you anymore. When you name your fear and shame, you take away their power. We can begin to swap out these heavy feelings with better ones, like courage and self-acceptance. Of course, this change doesn't come instantly, but with effort we can learn to face our fears and release the shame, letting us live more truly and fully. To put it simply, fear and shame are strong emotions that often hold us back from living our best lives. Buddhism teaches us that by looking straight at these emotions, we can beat them and find deeper peace and strength inside. When we face our fears and let go of shame, we unlock ourselves, ready to chase our dreams, build honest connections, and be who we really are. The first step is knowing that fear and shame usually come from thoughts, stories we've made up about ourselves and what we think we can or can't do. But these aren't fixed facts. They can be questioned, tested, and changed. Mindfulness plays a huge role here. By staying present, we can watch our fears and shame instead of getting pulled under by them. This kind of calm observation lets you see fear and shame as what they truly are, temporary and often overblown reactions to something we only think is a threat. When you see that these feelings aren't as big as they seem, you start to break free from their grip. Another powerful step in moving past fear and shame is learning to show kindness to yourself. Buddhism tells us to treat ourselves like we would treat a dear friend, with care and patience. So, when you feel fear or shame, don't attack yourself with harsh words. Instead, meet those moments with compassion. This gentle response helps ease the painful energy behind those emotions and makes it easier to heal and move on. Buddha once said, "Even death is not to be feared by one who has lived wisely." This reminds us that when we live with true purpose and values, there's little left to fear and no need to carry shame. By really understanding what fear and shame are and learning how to rise above them, you give yourself the freedom to grow with confidence and calm. Overcoming fear and shame doesn't mean you never feel afraid again. It means you recognize these feelings, understand where they come from, and choose to rise above them. It's about taking your power back and not letting fear or shame control your life or your self-worth. By doing this, you face life with a strong, open heart, free from the heavy weight of fear and shame. 7. Transform everyone into a relentless teacher. In this journey called life, we meet all kinds of people. Some lift us up, some push our buttons, and some really test our patience. But Buddhism gives us a new lens to see them through. Every single person can be a teacher. They help us grow, on the inside and in our spirit too. This idea, seeing everyone as a relentless teacher, can totally shift how we deal with the people around us, especially the ones who frustrate us or make us feel small. It might sound strange at first. How can someone who insults or hurts us be a teacher? When someone brings you down, it's natural to feel angry or upset. But Buddhism shows us that it's exactly in those hard moments that we have the greatest chance to grow. Instead of just getting angry, ask yourself, what can I learn from this person? How is this moment shaping me into a better version of myself? When you think this way, every meeting becomes a moment to improve. One big lesson we learn through difficult people is patience. Patience is a major value in Buddhism, and it's key to keeping peace in your heart. When someone tests you, it's easy to snap or lose your cool. But if you use that moment to practice patience, your reactions start to shift. The more you practice, the stronger your patience becomes. You'll soon find that things which used to upset you don't bother you as much anymore. Patience keeps your peace steady, even in tough moments. It helps you stay centered no matter what chaos is happening around you. So not only do you handle tough people better, you grow stronger inside. You stop reacting so fast. You think before you speak. This idea of seeing others as teachers also makes you look at yourself more deeply. When someone triggers you, instead of blaming them, ask, why am I reacting this way? What is this emotion showing me? What can I change in myself? That's where the real growth begins, within you. To sum it up, Buddhism teaches us that every person we meet, whether they help us or hurt us, can be a teacher. If you look at people this way, especially the difficult ones, each interaction becomes a lesson. This way of thinking helps you stay calm, grow in patience, and become a better version of yourself. The more you do this, the more peaceful and steady you become. You start to face life with more wisdom and more heart. Another major lesson we get from others is compassion. When someone hurts you, it's often because they are hurting too. Try not to take their actions too personally. Try to understand the pain or insecurity behind their behavior. This shift in mindset helps you react with kindness instead of anger. You grow more understanding toward them and toward yourself too. Seeing everyone as a teacher also teaches humility. It shows you that you don't know everything, that there's always something to learn, even from those who seem to know less than you. This mindset keeps your ego in check and your heart open. Everyone you meet, no matter who they are, has something valuable to teach. Whether it's patience, kindness, courage, or even just awareness of your own habits. When someone challenges you, notice how you feel. What thoughts pop up? What does that say about you? By doing this, you grow in self-awareness, which leads to deeper self-understanding. Buddha often reminded us of how we're all connected. When you view others as teachers, you see that we're all part of the same life journey. Every interaction means something. Every moment is a piece of the bigger puzzle. Buddha said, "In the end, these things matter most. How well did you love? How fully did you live? How deeply did you let go?" By seeing others as relentless teachers, you answer these questions through your life. You love more because you understand more. You live more because you learn from every moment. You let go more because you stop needing to judge or control others. But remember, this doesn't mean you accept harmful behavior or stay in bad situations. It means you learn from the experience and then choose what's best for your well-being. Sometimes the lesson is setting boundaries. Sometimes it's walking away. By thinking of everyone you meet as a teacher, you find value in every moment, even the hard ones. You build an attitude of strength, growing wiser through each person you meet. This way, your personal journey becomes richer, and your relationships get deeper because you appreciate what others bring into your life. This Buddhist teaching pushes you to face life with an open mind and heart, to keep learning and growing with every person, whether they bring joy or pain, because each one of them has something to teach you. And by seeing that, you turn your whole life into a powerful path of discovery. 8. Forge an unshakable ethical code. Buddhism gives us a moral compass, but it's not about obeying rules just because you're told to. It's about understanding how our actions shape our lives and the world around us. The 5 precepts are a starting point. Don't kill. Don't steal. Don't lie. Don't misuse sex. Don't cloud your mind with substances. At first glance, these can sound a bit strict, but they're not about punishment, they're about protection. They protect your mind, your relationships, and your ability to grow spiritually. Following these precepts helps you build trust with others and with yourself. When your actions match your values, you feel aligned, clear, and peaceful inside. This deep inner peace can't be shaken easily. That's what we mean by an unshakable ethical code. It's not a cage, it's a foundation. It gives you the strength to say, "This is who I am. This is what I stand for." When you live by clear ethics, you stop second-guessing your choices. You feel more confident and grounded because your path is clear. And when life gets messy, your ethical code is what keeps you steady. You stop reacting blindly. You pause. You choose what's right, even when it's hard. That's real power. Ethics isn't just about big decisions. It's in the little things too. How you speak to someone. How you treat people when no one's watching. The way you act when you're angry, stressed, or scared. These are the moments where your ethics get tested and strengthened. Living ethically helps clear up inner guilt and regret. It helps you sleep better, love deeper, and when you mess up, you don't run from it. You admit it. You learn. You come back stronger. That's what real integrity looks like. Over time, this creates a deep sense of trust in yourself. You start to know, in your bones, that you'll handle life with honesty and care. And that kind of self-trust is priceless. It's not about being perfect. It's about being real. Being awake enough to notice when your actions drift off course, and wise enough to return. Ethics in Buddhism isn't about judgment. It's about clarity. It's about choosing to live with kindness, truth, and care, because it feels right to do so. That's what gives your life direction and depth. So when you build your ethical code from the inside out, it won't crack under pressure. It becomes a part of who you are. And that makes your life stronger, clearer, and more meaningful every step of the way. 9. Discover a peace that can't be shaken. Now, this is the part we're all searching for, right? That deep peace. The kind that stays with you, even when life isn't perfect. In Buddhism, this kind of peace isn't found by escaping the world. It's found within, by seeing life clearly and letting go of what causes pain. Think of it like this. Your mind is like a lake. When the wind blows, the surface gets choppy. But the deeper you go, the calmer it gets. That deep, still place? That's the peace Buddhism leads us toward. It doesn't depend on outside things going just right. Because let's be honest, life is never always just right. Peace that depends on things going your way won't last. But peace that comes from wisdom and clarity, that's the kind that stays, even during chaos. Buddha taught that suffering comes from craving, wanting things to be different than they are. We want more. We want better. We want things to last. But everything changes. Nothing stays the same. And when we fight that truth, we suffer. Peace comes when we stop fighting reality. When we start accepting what is, and choose to respond with calm instead of panic. This doesn't mean you stop caring or stop dreaming. It means you stop clinging. You let go of the tight grip that causes stress, and instead, flow with life more freely. This is where meditation helps. When you sit quietly and just observe your breath or thoughts, something shifts. You start to see that you're not your thoughts. You're not your stress. You're the awareness behind all of it. That realization creates a huge sense of space and peace. Even if your mind's loud or your life's chaotic, you learn to come back to the calm center inside you. And the more you practice this, the more unshakable your peace becomes. You stop getting thrown off by every little thing. You become steady, even when storms roll in. This peace doesn't make you distant or numb, it makes you present. You feel more alive, more connected, and more able to handle whatever comes. Because you're not resisting life, you're flowing with it. That's real peace. It's not always flashy, but it's strong, quiet, and it's available to anyone, right here, right now. You don't need to change your whole life to feel it. You just need to turn inward and practice. Bit by bit, that deep peace grows stronger until it becomes your new way of living. That's the peace that can't be shaken. And once you find it, you'll never want to let it go. 10. Weaponize gratitude. Cultivate relentless positivity. Gratitude is one of the most powerful and transformative principles in Buddhism, capable of changing even the most difficult situations into opportunities for personal growth and inner peace. The idea of weaponizing gratitude might sound unusual, but it highlights how gratitude can be used as a strong tool to combat negativity, fear, and suffering. By developing a habit of relentless positivity through gratitude, you can create a mindset that is resilient, joyful, and unshakable, no matter what challenges you face in life. At its core, gratitude is about recognizing and appreciating the good things in your life. It helps you shift your focus from what you don't have to what you do have, fostering a sense of abundance rather than scarcity. This change in perspective is incredibly powerful because it alters how you see and respond to the world around you. When you start to focus on the positives, you become better equipped to handle challenges and setbacks. Instead of being overwhelmed by difficulties, you begin to see the silver lining in every situation, which strengthens your ability to cope with life's ups and downs. In Buddhism, gratitude is more than just saying thank you when things are going well. It's about cultivating a constant attitude of thankfulness, even when life is difficult. This type of relentless positivity allows you to maintain a sense of inner peace and contentment regardless of what is happening around you. When you weaponize gratitude, you use it as a shield against negative emotions and thoughts that can easily take over during tough times. Gratitude becomes a tool that helps you stay centered and positive no matter what life throws your way. One of the most profound effects of practicing gratitude is its ability to shift your focus from what is wrong to what is right. In moments of stress or hardship, it's easy to become fixated on the negative aspects of your situation. However, by consciously practicing gratitude, you train your mind to look for and focus on the positive, even in the midst of adversity. This doesn't mean ignoring problems or pretending they don't exist, but rather acknowledging them while also recognizing the good that still surrounds you. For example, imagine you're going through a difficult time at work. It's easy to focus on the stress, the long hours, or the conflicts with colleagues. But by practicing gratitude, you can shift your focus to the aspects of your job that you appreciate. Perhaps it's the opportunity to learn new skills, the support of a friendly coworker, or even the fact that you have a job when many others may not. This shift in focus can help you approach your work with a more positive mindset, making it easier to cope with the challenges you face. Moreover, gratitude helps you build stronger relationships with others. When you regularly express appreciation for the people in your life, it strengthens your connections and fosters a sense of mutual respect and kindness. This not only improves your relationships, but also creates a supportive environment that can help you through tough times. By being grateful for the love, friendship, and support you receive, you reinforce those positive bonds, making your social circle a source of strength rather than stress. Gratitude also has a powerful impact on your overall well-being. Studies have shown that people who regularly practice gratitude tend to be happier, less stressed, and more satisfied with their lives. This is because gratitude shifts your focus away from what's missing in your life to what's already present, helping you feel more content and fulfilled. When you make gratitude a daily practice, you start to notice more and more things to be thankful for, creating a positive cycle that enhances your mental and emotional health. In Buddhism, this practice of gratitude is deeply connected to mindfulness, the act of being fully present in the moment. When you are mindful, you become more aware of the small blessings that might otherwise go unnoticed, like the warmth of the sun, the beauty of a flower, or the kindness of a stranger. By cultivating mindfulness and gratitude together, you can create a powerful sense of peace and joy that persists even in difficult times. In conclusion, gratitude is a transformative principle in Buddhism that has the power to turn challenges into opportunities for growth. By cultivating a relentless attitude of gratitude, you can create a mindset that is resilient, joyful, and unshakable. Gratitude helps you shift your focus from what you lack to what you have, strengthens your relationships, and enhances your overall well-being. When you use gratitude as a tool to combat negativity, fear, and suffering, you empower yourself to remain positive and centered, no matter what life throws your way. This practice of gratitude is not just about finding the good in easy times, but about developing a deep, unwavering appreciation for life, even when things are tough. If you are going through a difficult period, you might feel overwhelmed by the challenges you face. But by practicing gratitude, you can find things to be thankful for, such as the support of loved ones, the lessons you're learning, or the simple fact that you have the strength to persevere. This shift in focus not only reduces stress but also boosts your resilience, enabling you to handle challenges more effectively. Buddhism also teaches that gratitude helps you to appreciate the present moment. Often, we get caught up in worrying about the future or dwelling on the past, which can lead to feelings of anxiety or regret. Gratitude brings you back to the here and now, encouraging you to savor the present and find joy in the small things, whether it's the warmth of the sun on your skin, the taste of your favorite food, or the smile of a loved one. Gratitude helps you to fully experience and appreciate life's simple pleasures. Buddha said, "Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little." This quote underscores the importance of finding something to be thankful for in every situation, no matter how small. It's about recognizing that every day, every moment, offers something to be grateful for, and that this gratitude is the key to living a happy and fulfilled life. Another powerful aspect of weaponizing gratitude is its ability to foster positivity in your relationships. When you express gratitude to others, you strengthen your connections and build mutual respect and appreciation. This creates a positive feedback loop, where acts of kindness and gratitude reinforce each other, leading to stronger, more supportive relationships. In turn, these positive relationships become a source of strength and comfort, helping you to navigate life's challenges with greater ease. Gratitude also has a profound impact on your mental and physical health. Numerous studies have shown that practicing gratitude regularly can reduce stress, improve sleep, and boost overall well-being. This is because gratitude helps to regulate your emotions, making you less susceptible to negative feelings such as anger, envy, or resentment. By focusing on what you are thankful for, you create a positive emotional state that supports both your mental and physical health. To cultivate relentless positivity through gratitude, it's important to make it a daily practice. One effective way to do this is by keeping a gratitude journal where you write down 3 things you are grateful for each day. This simple habit can have a powerful impact on your mindset, helping you to consistently focus on the positive aspects of your life. Over time, this practice trains your brain to naturally look for the good in every situation, making gratitude an integral part of your daily life. In addition to journaling, you can practice gratitude by expressing it verbally to others. Take the time to thank the people in your life for the ways they contribute to your happiness and well-being. This not only strengthens your relationships but also reinforces your own sense of gratitude. Whether it's a heartfelt thank you to a friend, a note of appreciation to a colleague, or simply acknowledging someone's kindness, these small acts of gratitude can have a big impact on your overall outlook. Weaponizing gratitude means applying it even in the face of adversity. When you encounter challenges, consciously look for the lessons or opportunities they present. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or, how can this experience help me grow? By framing difficulties in this way, you transform them from obstacles into opportunities for growth, further reinforcing your resilience and positivity. Gratitude is not just a passive feeling, but an active practice that has the power to transform your life. By weaponizing gratitude, using it as a tool to combat negativity and foster relentless positivity, you can create a mindset that is resilient, joyful, and unshakable. This practice not only enhances your own well-being but also positively impacts those around you, creating a ripple effect of positivity and kindness. Living with gratitude allows you to navigate life's ups and downs with grace, finding peace and contentment in every moment. It is a powerful reminder that no matter what challenges you face, There is always something to be thankful for, and that this gratitude is the key to living a fulfilled and resilient life. By cultivating gratitude every day, you build a strong foundation of positivity that can carry you through even the toughest of times, helping you to remain centered, strong, and joyful in all circumstances. These 10 principles aren't just philosophical ideas, they're practical, powerful tools for transforming your mindset, your habits, and ultimately your life. You don't need to become a monk or live in the mountains to benefit from them. These teachings are timeless, universal, and deeply human. Start small. Pick one principle that resonates with you and put it into action today. Whether it's observing your thoughts without judgment, practicing gratitude, or taking radical responsibility, each step brings you closer to clarity, peace, and power. Remember, you are not your past. You are not your fear. You are not your pain. You are the awareness behind all of it. You are the one who decides what happens next. The journey to your highest self doesn't begin when life is perfect. It begins when you decide to rise above your current circumstances and live with intention. These principles will guide you, challenge you, and support you along the way. Now go. Live consciously. Love deeply. Act wisely. And above all, stay grounded, because true power doesn't shout. It whispers, calmly and confidently, from within. If these words touched something deep inside you, share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your journey. If you found peace or strength in these words, please like this video and share it with someone who might need it today. Your support helps us spread more light, more wisdom, and more compassion in a world that truly needs it. Until next time, stay mindful, stay strong, and never stop growing.